Hello students, welcome to iExamB and embrace the iExamB learning experience. So with just a week in hand to go ahead with the UIIC AO Legal examination, I'm sure that you are ready to take on the exam. So in this particular video with respect to the UIIC AO Legal examination, I'll be going ahead and discussing something very important, and if we talk about that, it is none other than the 1 week study plan and preparation strategy with respect to your UIIC AO legal examination. So you have to have a very focused study plan which will help you to cover the important topics. You have to make sure that you are getting ready for the exam time, and so a very strategic study is very important for this particular final 1 week time which you have in your hand. So now moving ahead with our discussion, which will be focusing in and around the UIIC AO legal examination, 1 week study plan and preparation strategy. Let's begin with that. And so we'll be getting ourselves aware about the exam pattern first of all. ठीक है? So I'm very sure कि अभी तक आप exam pattern को अच्छी तरीके से समझ चुके होंगे. But just to have a recapitulation of that, let me tell you, आपको जो exam pattern है UIIC AO legal का, उसमें आपका टेस्ट होगा रीजनिंग का, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज का, क्वांट का, जीए का, जहाँ पे कि आपको स्पेशल एम्फेसिस होगा फाइनेंशियल सेक्टर पे. देन कंप्यूटर नॉलेज इज देयर, एंड लास्टली यू हैव एडिशनल टेस्ट विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू योर प्रोफेशनल नॉलेज, जो कि आपका लीगल सब्जेक्ट का होगा. ओके, सो ओवर हियर द लीगल सब्जेक्ट विल बी टेस्टेड. All these are objective type. Number of questions is different for each of these tests, which you can see over here. Maximum marks is also different for each of these sections. इसमें आपका सबसे ज्यादा जो टेक्निकल नॉलेज का है, प्रोफेशनल नॉलेज का है, that is legal, which is 60 questions there, and that is of 120 marks and 45 minutes. So overall number of questions आपका 200 है, which is of 250 marks, and the total time duration you have is 150 minutes. So this is the exam pattern. I hope you are well versed with it. Now the second important thing you have to focus on is the law syllabus. Okay, so law syllabus जो है UIIC ने revise किया था, and that revision was nothing but there were replacements, you can say, of the two acts, the two laws, that is Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam and Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. These were added, replacing the old criminal laws. Okay, rest all of the other acts which were mentioned in the syllabus, they are as it is. So exam pattern आपको पता है, आपको syllabus पता है. Now we'll be moving on to the most important aspect, and वो क्या है हमारा study plan. So as I already mentioned that you should have a study strategy, a preparation strategy along with the study plan, which is very helpful in the last minute time. Okay, क्योंकि अभी तक I'm very sure you must have given your best, you must have prepared very well, but the crucial thing is this 1 week time which you have in your hand. ठीक है, so आपको अपना best देना है so that you can ace this particular exam. Now coming to our discussion with respect to how you should go ahead with it. So see, on 14th of December we are taking into consideration, and from 14th to 20th of December you have a week in your hand. So each of these days you have to go ahead and study few of the law subjects and then the other tests which are there, and along with that you have to ensure that you are going ahead with the mock test. ठीक है, so mock test कितना important है, I have been telling you time and again in my various videos, and I hope you must have experienced yourself, you must have felt yourself कि कितना important है mock test attempt करना. ठीक है, so I'll not go into too much detail with respect to that, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि आपको mock test देना जरूरी है अपना बेस्ट प्रिपेयर करने के लिए एग्जाम. सो अगर हम देखें तो 14th of December को you can go ahead with the constitutional law and CPC along with reasoning and mock test 1. Okay, let me tell you one more thing over here, that this study plan you can modify as per your requirement, you can modify as per your preparation level, and you can use it. Okay, so it is just to give you an idea how you can go ahead with your 1 week preparation. Okay, or those of you who do not have any plan in hand, you can just go ahead with this. Now on 15th you have Insurance Act, then Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, English language आप इसके साथ कर सकते हो, MT2 कर सकते हो. ठीक है, so again with the various MTs you will be going ahead and doing. You can assess your progress, you can test your retention, all those things you can do. Then 16th को Motor Vehicle Act and Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita आप कर सकते हो along with computer knowledge and MT3. Then 17th को Arbitration and Conciliation Act, National Legal Services Authority Act, and quantitative aptitude, mock test 4 along with that. So again ये जो other topics आपको cover करने like reasoning, English, computer, quant, ये सब में आपको ध्यान देना है कि the most important topics you are going ahead and covering, or you are revising the tricks, the shortcuts with respect to that, whatever is applicable, and you are doing all the high scoring topics for these particular tests. Okay, so accordingly you have to plan. Then on 18th you have Indian Contract Act, Law of Torts and General Awareness, Financial Awareness पे special emphasis देते हुए आपको पढ़ना है. Then 19th को IRDA Act, General Insurance Business Nationalization Act, Specific Relief Act, and then again you can go ahead with G and Financial Awareness. Mock test 5, 6, each of these days you will be going ahead and doing. Then 20th को आप Consumer Protection Act कर सकते हो, and along with that mock test 7. So all these mock tests will be helping you to focus on application, evaluate decision of each of the sections which are there in the test. Then it will help you to focus on legal topics and the other tests which are there as I mentioned. And finally, it will also help you to stimulate the actual exam conditions. So you have to ensure that you are going ahead with the mock test also in this 1 week time period. And 21st of December, finally you have your exam day, which you have to ensure that you are staying calm, you are confident, and you are trusting your preparation. Okay, so that is very important. तो ये आपको ध्यान रखना है. Then some of the key strategies I will be talking about over here, क्योंकि along with the study plan, what is important is the strategy which you are having, because it is not just about, you can say, studying hard, it is also about studying smart. Okay, so over there your exam strategy will work out. So first of all is the time management. So आपको ensure करना है you are managing your time well, because there are different time allotted to different sections and the entire exam has a specific duration. So you have to ensure that you are completing your paper within the time duration with speed and accuracy which is needed. ठीक है. Then you have to do the stress management. The thing is that आप कितना भी अच्छा पढ़ लो, if you are not staying calm, if you are not managing your stress, every preparation can go for a toss. So you have to ensure that you are taking deep breaths before each of the sections. You are not getting yourself stuck on a single question. Okay, so you have to ensure that you are moving ahead. Maybe you can come back to that particular question later on, but don't waste your time. Each single minute matters. Okay, so you have to ensure that you have to have focused revision. आपको focused revision बहुत जरूरी है करना. ठीक है, when you are doing the focused revision, you have to ensure that it is also a light revision. You are not going ahead and burdening yourself with heavy studies or last minute cramming. So you have to avoid that. Then mock test practice. I'll not emphasize or say much about the mock test, because I'm very sure you are aware, as I mentioned also while discussing the study plan, that mock test will be helping you do what? Assess your progress. Secondly, what it will be doing? It will be helping you to test your retention, focus on application, evaluate all your sections. Then it will also help you to assess your legal knowledge apart from all other tests which are there in the exam. And finally, last but not the least, it will be stimulating your actual exam environment. With this, we have come to an end of our discussion with respect to the study plan or the preparation strategy you should go ahead with the 1 week time which you have in your hand for the UIIC AO Legal examination. I wish you all the very best. Ensure that you are staying calm, staying cool, and you are giving your best performance, because you have actually put in the efforts which is needed to ace this exam. So with this, we come to an end of our discussion. Do remember to subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon so that you can stay tuned and stay updated.